Welcome to 10-Minute IELTS. Today, we'll be learning how to organize your essay. Specifically in writing task 2, you should always have an introduction, body or several bodies, and a conclusion. Take note that the number of bodies may vary, but I usually recommend 2 at the most. You'll understand that it's good to have 2 bodies so that if you have 100 words in body 1, another 100 words in body 2, then all you'll need is an extra 50 words which could come from the introduction and conclusion for a total of 250 words, which is the main requirement in terms of the word count. You can also have 3 or 4 bodies, but remember that you must accomplish 250 words within 40 minutes. I usually recommend 2 bodies for most questions. Now, when it comes to the question type and what format you should use, it's important to understand the basic concept that one paragraph should be equal to one main idea. And that's why it's important to understand what the introduction, bodies, and conclusion are really meant to do. The introduction is meant to introduce the main idea or ideas of the essay. So it's not necessarily about having very highfalutin or complicated words or about making an even long background or a mention of what the topic's intro or history or definition. There's no need for that. You just need to talk about what your essay will discuss. So a good way to start is this essay will discuss, and then go ahead and fill in that blank so that the examiner knows exactly what you're going to talk about throughout the 250 words. Next is the body. This is meant to elaborate or explain one main idea. Remember the idea that each paragraph should only have one idea in it, not several or not multiple different ideas. The second body will do the same thing, and so you can have up to 2 main ideas in a 250-word essay. Another main idea. The conclusion is just there to summarize, and what it does is it summarizes the main topic and ideas in the bodies. That way you should have a maximum of 3 points in the conclusion. This is something that I can discuss more specifically in online coaching. Otherwise, let's move on to a type of question where the format applies. Let's take a look at this question. Currently, there is a trend towards the use of alternative forms of medicine. However, at best, these methods are ineffective, and at worst, they may be dangerous. Do you agree or disagree? Now, if you've watched my previous video on how to understand questions, we simply remove the previous topic or sentence and focus on the last statement closest to the real question. So, the real question is, however, at best, these methods, which refer to alternative forms of medicine, so let's take away these and replace it with alternative medicine, is ineffective and at worst may be dangerous. Again, let's simplify. Let's take out the sentence that isn't included. Let's remove all of the words that are not necessary to isolate the main topic. And the main topic is, do you agree or disagree that alternative medicine is ineffective and dangerous? Now we can simply talk about what this essay will discuss. Let's say this essay will discuss why I agree alternative medicine is dangerous. And that's a perfect introduction already. You can make it longer, you can explain, do whatever you like, but for me, this is all the introduction needs to do. Explain what it will discuss. Next is the body. It should be much longer than the intro because it will elaborate or explain. And one main idea I could say is, one reason is it is not scientifically proven to help patients. And then you can give an example, you can give whatever anecdotes or stories you like. The second body will just be the same thing, but I'm not allowed to do this. Another reason is it is not proven by scientists. Okay, this is definitely not allowed because the first body already talks about being unscientifically proven, and the second body is just a paraphrase of the first reason. This is a horrible way to go about the second body, especially if we'll be just talking about the same idea. So let's make it different by saying another reason is, no, it is practiced by or only by unlicensed practitioners. That way we have a completely different topic. We can talk about maybe witch doctors, voodoo doctors, or in the Philippines we have something called an arbolario, and that would be a completely different idea from the first body. So that when we get to the conclusion, we can simply say, in conclusion, to summarize, I agree that alternative medicine is dangerous because it is not scientifically proven and only practiced by unlicensed people. And that would already give us an organized essay. Here we go. Let's just take that out. That could be 250 words so long as I make the example long, so that we don't need to write so much in the introduction or the conclusion. So I hope you understand how simple the format can be if you just understand the idea of one paragraph equals one main idea. Let's take a look at another question. And this is a popular question that comes out in the IELTS exam. Discuss both views. How will we go about this type of question? Now take note of a number of main ideas also, so you can distinguish whether you need to talk about just one or two main ideas. Here it says, an increasing trend nowadays is for young adults to play computer games. Some say this is a negative development, while others believe it offers several benefits. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Now take note, let's isolate the main topic again, just like I discussed in the last video. What is negative? I guess it would be young adults playing computer games. So let's copy paste that. Instead of this, let's use that sentence. Take this out here. And then adults, for young adults to play computer games is negative development. So that should be our idea 1. And the idea 2 is, while others believe it offers several benefits. So let's copy paste that again. Young adults to play computer games offers several benefits. Now we need to discuss both ideas and give our opinion. In the introduction, again, we just need to talk about what our main topics will be. We could say this essay will discuss why young adults playing games is a negative development. Take note, is this the only topic we need to discuss? Because we need to introduce the main idea or ideas if there are 2 of them. And the second one is, this essay will also discuss why it can have several benefits. That way, when you go to the body, all you have to do is explain the first idea and provide enough examples so that it will become 100 words. And then for the second body, we'll just explain the second idea and then elaborate it into 100 words again. So that when we get to the conclusion, all we have to do is summarize our main points by saying, in conclusion, some say for young adults to play computer games is a negative development because, then just insert a short summary of whatever it is you discussed in body 1. And then for the second sentence, however, young adults playing computer games offers several benefits, then because, and then summary of your body 2 also. Don't forget to answer the last question, which is your opinion, and that could simply be answered in the conclusion by saying, in my opinion, it offers more benefits. And that will already conclude your essay. I hope with this you now understand the difference between simple questions like do you agree or disagree and discuss both views and give your opinion. For more tips on how to go about the different types of questions, you may click on the link in the description for online coaching or email us at 10minuteielts@gmail.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and good luck with your review.